Good morning. No, that's not the way you start. Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. And I am playing a match of Pauper. It's the morning for me and for the Night Porter, who is a patron. Shout out to the Night Porter. And I'm still playing Trinket. We're testing 2 Gurmag Anglers in the main and 2 Bottle Gnomes in the side. Yeah, this is definitely a keep. Here, Chittering Rats would look a lot better than Gurmag Angler. So this is definitely not a decision yet. I'm testing it. Power T is playing other decks. I'm keeping this. Going to go Swamp, cycle Baron more, and go from there. Mr. Ogre. Something monogreen should be hit quite hard by Ogre. So I think I'm gonna play Ogre next turn. Oh, Hexproof. Definitely need Ogre. And my Edicts. Hexproof is generally a very good matchup for this deck, but not with this start. And of course Gurmag Angler doesn't help a whole lot. Ogre feels kind of dated in the deck, but I don't know what to replace him with. So now expect some nasty monster that will get enchantments on it. And I have nothing against that. So sacrifice Ogre. Sign in Blood, or sacrifice Ogre, another Ogre. But he only needs 1 creature and an Armadillo Cloak on it here, and I will be in trouble. But I think double Ogre against a card that can't, against a deck that can't draw cards is a pretty good idea. But he should level a threat now, yeah, a Ledge Walker. A Rancor or something. Not yet, so I get rid of some of his cards and then get rid of more of his cards. Mind Rot with legs. Turns out to be quite a lot better than Mind Rot. Slippery Bogle and Frog Tongue. Sign in Blood. I don't think I absolutely need to look for removal yet. I only have the 4 Edicts. But I'm playing the Aqueduct, then I could Sign in Blood, try to draw into an Edict next turn. And you pretty much always return the island over the swamp. But now I'm sitting duck for whatever he is planning for me. Frog Tongue. What the hell is that? For reach, yeah, that's an empty enchantment. Just a cycler. For some redundancy. Armadillo Cloak is on the battlefield. So I win if I cast Edict here pretty much. And I am gonna wreck his hand, so let's go dig for Edicts. Blocking with the Muldrifter is like not very efficient. But I have totally done a number on his hand. Manamorphose and Abundant Growth, there is the Muldrifter. We will be able to cast it next turn as well, but now we are looking for blood. Not what I wanted. I can cast Grim Harvest here for another Ogre. And I don't think Grim Harvest will actually matter, so I'm gonna do that. I think in this matchup it's correct. Because this will be determined by the amount of removal I have. And how well I can wreck his hand. But what should he keep in his hand now? How about evoking a Muldrifter for... Yeah, that's probably better. If I evoke a Muldrifter I can also... Oh my god. I'll evoke a Muldrifter. I don't care about his life total, I only care about mine. If he draws the white thing, I can't remember what its name is. I am gonna evoke now. I can't do that in my upkeep. Angler feels entirely unimportant here in this matchup. And definitely would be a better spot for the Chittering Rats. Okay, we draw the 2 cards. Find an Undying Evil. Oh yes. And now we actually have a blocker. And we will block. We lose the Grim Harvest, but as I said, I don't think it matters at all. There is the Edict. No, I don't want to pay, it seems too expensive. Play a stupid Fume Spitter. And try to survive this turn, but we're not going to if he draws the white enchantment or worse. God, I can't remember the name of the cards. I am gonna discard the Ogre. Oh, a Tragic Slip. Though he could have Aura Gnarlid. And I am going to block here. Rancor puts him at 7, but he doesn't have anything else. So I think I'm safe here actually. Do I block? Will I get... I'm not sure I get to 7 mana next turn, so I don't actually have to block here. Probably I can finish the game faster if I have this Muldrifter in play. And there is the 7 mana for the second Edict. So I can now Edict him and play Gurmagangler. And this is why this matchup is such a good matchup. Do we want to get rid of the Rancor? It really doesn't matter now. Sad Panda. Yeah, that's usually what happens for that poor deck. Here comes an Angler. I shouldn't take the... I'm being sloppy here. I shouldn't take the... yeah, I messed that up totally. Especially with the other Angler. Yeah, that's... I was uber confused there. And I'm getting a bit cocky here. I'm feeling that now he stands 0 chance. So you need to draw 2 more creatures. And I need to fail to draw another Edict. I'm of course gonna kill this Bogle. Here they come. I'll give him the opportunity to block if he would feel like it, but I doubt it. And I'm sitting pretty at 3 life. I can even sign in blood once more. I still think it's all about his creatures. Change Edict. Pretty good compared to Diabolic Edict. Yeah, the world is my oyster now. I will just draw a ton of cards. I will do Muldrift to Sign in Blood. Can he do 1 damage in any way? I wouldn't expect it. Trinket Mage for life stuff. No, 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 no. Just attack. Just attack. Muldrifter. Oh wow. Do I really have to do this? No, I'm gonna play the Ogre. Wreck his hand instead. But I need to dig violently if he actually plays a creature now. I think wrecking his hand here. Take all the cards in his hand, right? That feels safer. And you discard everything. How fast does he die? 11, yeah, casting anything. No, I need to cast the Angler to kill him next turn. So I will. Trinket. This is one of the best matchups there is for Trinket. And then even the first matchup, oh, this is total humiliation, I have to do it. No cards in hand, no cards in play, no cards in the graveyard. That's fun magic, isn't it? Okay, I have 6 mana, so I need to get rid of 1 card in the graveyard. I can actually get rid of these 2. No. Cancel. Just 1. The other Angler. Pretty incredible comments once it's going. Yep. Actually here Shitting Rats also almost felt better because I would have forced him to return his card to his hand. I could have gone Trinket Mage, Sign in Blood as well. And now the matchup becomes a super nightmare for him. It's just really, really bad for him. Looking in the super secret sideboard plan. No, I cannot reveal it. Bring in Duress. Edicts. Crypt Rats. Taking out the Spitters. And the Tragic Slips. And here we go. So now I have 6 Edict effects. I can also take the key enchantments. And that leaves me a massive favorite. I can't remember the numbers, but it's in the Pauper Walkthroughs episode 7 when we played against... played 1,000 matches with Trinket. Yes, we did. And there are statistics from those 1,000 matches there. There was talk about me playing a sliver deck, so I might play a sliver deck for the Thursday Pauper video. Yeah, I'll do that. I mentioned maybe doing it for this video, but then I forgot. So a sliver video for Thursday. This is not what we want. Fortunately, we mulligan quite well. And this is an easy keep, actually. It doesn't look like it, but it is. We'll draw into business. So now the priority for the enchantments. The big pumpers are, of course, the best targets. Ancestral Mask. And the other one. That's not the draw we want. Rancor Armadillo Cloak. Well, it's ethereal armor that will kill me quickest, so let's take that. But this is not looking nice. So we definitely need to draw something good. We'll do 3, 5, 5, 5, 5. So it's a 5-turn clock from this point. And it would surprise me if we don't draw anything before then. We have a very limited amount of lands. 21. He's asking if he has done any obvious mistakes. It is a pretty bad matchup for you. Now he did a mistake. That was a pretty bad mistake. I need to get Terramorphic Expanse into the graveyard. But this angler is not gonna change anything. Okay, so game in extra turn there. So let's see if I can... Sorry about my voice, I don't know what happened. Let's see if I can deal with this. Here comes the cloak. I wonder if I have a ready slivers list, then I'm gonna play against him again if he wants to. Swamp. We need as many swamps as we can get because of Crypt Rats. There's another Duress. I'll take the Rancor. Which will be useful. Or, yeah, the second Armadillo Cloak. Didn't even know about that. Maybe I should have taken the Rancor. No. What would be the point of that? Gurmag Angler is coming to town. But he's not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to raise him. Another Rancor. But he would have been able to play Rancor. Okay, that's rough. So I have 2 turns to live. Once again, his life total doesn't matter. And he's actually dead to... No! God, now he's Hexproof. Now I have a problem. A big fat problem. Which Gurmag Angler doesn't solve, which Chicken Rats would have done something about. Maybe he wouldn't have drawn the Ledgewalker if I had Or was it in his hand from the start? Actually, now I'm dead to any plus enchantment. And I don't think... Oh, is there a card that can save me now? Crypt Rats won't be able to save me. Uh-oh. Could I have lost less life? This was pretty close. Let's get on to the third game. Losing one game, my draw was horrible, etc. But I don't want to lose the match now. Bottle Gnomes or Chittering Rats over. Actually, I'm gonna take out the Anglers and bring in the Chittering Rats in this matchup. Let me know what you think. But I think disrupting his card draw is quite useful here. Because once I establish control, he just crumbles and dies. Yes, I want to play first. Now my theory gets tested. I don't have the 3 mana, so I have to Terramorphic Expanse for a blue here. I think that's correct. Of course, I don't have an Edict. I don't want to mulligan aggressively into an Edict. I will be able to look for an Edict on turn 4. And I pray that will not be too late. There are, after all, 6 Edicts in the deck. I land. Ogre. Got to set the stop in the upkeep. Chittering Rats will disrupt his mana further. And then I will sign a blood into an Edict. Chittering Rats will disrupt his cards further. That's what I meant. Obviously quite better than Gurmag Angler here. So maybe it is just better than Gurmag Angler, I'm not sure. Against Affinity, surely... And Affinity has turned into a problem matchup with all the card draw. It used to be a super good matchup. I would probably block here if he offers it. No, I wouldn't. I hope he doesn't offer it because it is an interesting choice. Oh, but the gain are 2 cards in his hand worth more than getting rid of 1 creature? I don't think so. Because this obviously means he has more creatures. But then maybe I needed to get rid of 1. Alright. Disrupt the hand. Hand is not your friend. And the plan remains the same. Rats, sign in blood, find. But now an Edict maybe isn't enough. Find Crypt Rats. Find something. Find more card advantage. Got rid of another creature that I would have had to Edict. But it's really the combo of Crypt Rats and Edicts that saves me. And now actually if he doesn't have an enchantment, but of course he has a powerful enchantment here. If he rancors, I'm gonna block, but he will rancor the Ledgewalker. But Shitting Rats is here to do early blocks, and that's what we're gonna... Oh my god. Oh, it's plus 0. That's interesting. He should definitely attack here. And of course he does. So now it's up to me to find my stuff. That's stuff. So I just use it immediately. Attack. And Sign in Blood. For another one. Mr. Crypt Rat. This is very interesting. Because if he now draws any enchantment, he's safe from the Crypt Rats for a turn. But, wow, he doesn't. That's just horrible. Oh, wow. Now I almost feel bad. Sweet 3 for 1. He says I'm too slow this game, and yes. Of course, Hexproof doesn't always come together. Boom, boom. Rat goes boom, chakalaka. Boom, 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 chakalaka. I'm gonna play the Expanse for the really small marginal effect of deck thinning, but I have no reason to remove his graveyard. Young Wolf in the house. I need to make sure I can hit 7, so I need the Swamp as well to have an untapped land to play. And there I got my untapped land, so now I can just Aqueduct, take the island, and remove whatever is in his hand. Nice. That's pretty good Edict protection though. I normally don't expect to see Young Wolf here. And it's especially worse with all the Tragic Slips and Fume Spitters gone. No cigar, but I'm actually not too confident now because now he neglects my Chainers, so he could build something here. But just randomly dying seems very bad. He wants me to use my Edict maybe, but of course I will. Yeah, I'm not sure why I attacked, and there is the final nail in his coffin. But that Young Wolf should have eaten this Edict too. Yeah, and with the Edict in my hand now, I feel pretty safe. Yeah, he admits to doing the mistake. Oh my god, okay. So now we get to that sweet spot where he has nothing anywhere, even though he doesn't care about his graveyard. And I think Shitting Rat is still better than Garmag Angler because I'm just still winning here. I wonder how many Young Wolves he has. Yeah, I think I can safely swing 6 times here with the Chittering Rats. It's only the creatures now that count in his draw, so his enchantments and stuff are just dead draws. As long as he can't land a creature. He's giving up. There's like a marginal possibility that... I'm offering the Slivers match, though he doesn't know it's against Slivers. And thank you for watching. I am sort of excited about Trinket again. So I might play it again. Tell me in the comments if you want to see more